Hi, it's Russ from Studio One Expert, and I want to show you how to drop the bass, as they say. It's used a lot these days in dance music, and what we mean by that is a tone that drops from a certain frequency down to another frequency. Now there are rises and there are falls, there are all sorts of things. I'm going to show you how to do the fall first, and then I'll show you how the rise works as well. And it's using that cool feature called Tone Generator. I recently showed you in another video how to create really low kicks. This time I'm going to create a rise. Let me play you what I've done, and then you can have a listen to see what I mean. Here it comes in the orange. Now you might need to have your sub on or your headphones on when you listen to this. Don't listen to it on a... There we are. And so if I just play it from here, just just turn the room reverb off. So how does that work? It's very straightforward. You set up a tone generator. It's a plugin, and I've got this as an insert. And what we'll do is we drag that in from the start, from over here. It's called Tone Generator, and you drag it in, and then you want to choose the waveform sine wave, which is there. Then instead of having it switched on, you have it in gated mode. Now gated mode then means that if you have an instrument channel, you can trigger it from a note. So I've created a new track here, an instrument track, and if you look, my output is going to the tone generator. So that becomes a new instrument I can send to. So I've created a track, add instrument track, just like that, and it'll give you a new instrument track, and then you want to go tone generator. Let's delete that because I've already got one. So there we go. So there it is. And then I've double clicked on it and created a MIDI section. Now this is where a bit of maths comes in, because what you've got to work out is a number of things, and one of them is the length you want it. So at the moment I've got it running over a bar, so it plays for a bar. Now I'm playing at 120 BPM. So this is where maths comes in. The maths are going to come in two places. They're going to come in the frequency you start at and the frequency you finish at if you want it to actually do a drop in the key of the song, and also the length here, because the length, that's the length of the fall or the rise depending on which way you go. So I've got a really cool website. I'll put a link in the video as well. web.forit.com, and this is a BPM calculator. So you put your BPM in here at the top, put 120 in, and I go show, and it tells me that over a bar it's 2000 milliseconds that it's going to run over to get me the length that I need. So if I made this, so I come in here and I double click on there, so for 2000 milliseconds is 2 seconds, so I put that in there, and now when I play this, so if this was half the length, for example, let's just grab this and make this half the length, it's only going to run for half of the length it needs to run. It doesn't finish. So I want it to start at 190 and it ends up at 47, so it goes down, so it goes from just there to there over a bar. So you have to get this right in two places. You have to make this note the right length, which is a full bar, and you have to make this the right length as well, because if I make that 1000 milliseconds, which is half the time, it plays it twice. We don't want to do that. We go in here, 2000, and we are there. If I wanted that to run over 2 bars instead, I'd make that 4000, of course. There's the maths, and of course if you use the calculator I showed you from the other website, then, and of course then I'm just going to come in here and make this double length instead, make that, start that there, and just grab that, just pull that there. So this will go over 2 bars. Let's take it from the top. Now the next one will be wrong now, because it's only going to run for half the length. So only get halfway through its cycle, as we say. Now you could go the other way if you wanted to. So if we went from the frequency there, change those round, that goes up instead. And this one comes down from a low. Now let's play that from here again. Let's try that again. You can also change the tone. If you went to a saw wave, you get this sound. If you then put a reverb on that, and if you also put a delay on it as well, let me find a cool delay very quick. Let's try the analog delay for this. This should do it. Put a delay and a reverb on there. You'll get a really cool kind of siren. We can make it higher if we want. Open up the analog delay, put some more feedback on. You get the point. Make this 2 instead. And let's try the rectangle instead. Square wave. Or go down again instead. You get the point. So the sky's the limits really. This one will be in time again now. Anyway, rises and falls. That's how you do it in Studio One. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again soon.